Boo 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 boo. Espresso chills my tongue like secret froze. Laundry flaps like silent silver flakes. Notes scatter on the sunlit railing. Deadline rides a distant ocean wave. Breeze carries faint detergent sweetness. Keyboard rests inside my open bag. Pigeons circle with their lazy rhythm. I settle in and let the moment lag. The city hum can wait below. I choose the pace that helps me grow. Balcony brew joy, lifting me through every task. Balcony brew joy, peace and focus come at last. Balcony brew joy. Each tight line becomes a tiny seed. Future harvest hiding in plain sight. Cold cup warms between my steady palms. Focus sharpens in the morning light. Clothesline dances like a film reel turning. Small victories stack up one by one. Spirit breathes after the daily spin. Rest in motion under the rising sun. No frantic chase, no heavy weight. The day unfolds at gentle gait. Balcony brew joy, lifting me through every task. Balcony brew joy, peace and focus come at last. Balcony brew joy, like waves that polish every stone. Unfinished work finds room to roam. A hidden harvest starts to show. Grace arrives in what I know. Balcony brew joy, lifting me through every task. Balcony brew joy, peace and focus come at last. Balcony brew joy, balcony brew joy. My heart is light and free, sipping joy so peacefully.
Maple light on the floorboards, tea stains bloom on notes. The kettle fogs the window like breath on a trumpet. My laptop blinks in corners, loose thoughts line up slowly. A bike bell threads the street past bread warm open doors. I can pace this kindly, I can leave room still. Even the crowded minutes can bend toward good. Let the morning open in my chest, my hands. Let the morning open sleep like candies beside a chip blue mug. The cursor waits, then dances across a waking draft. Soft traffic hums below me, pages click like pebbles, and one clear stripe of sunlight cuts through the paper haze. No need to force the river, no need to grip the hour. Grace can live in motion and carry me through. Let the morning open in my chest, my hands. Let the morning open on the work, the worry, till it turns to song. Jesus near my thinking when it knots too tight. Make this small room wider, like dawn inside a cup, and rest inside my steps. Let the morning open in my chest, my hands. Let the morning open on the work, the worry, till the whole desk sings. Steam fades into bright air, my pen feels light again. I walk into the day with gold behind my ribs. Steam rises from my cup, laundry dances in the sun, wind whispers through the rail. Cold espresso wakes my tongue, deadline clouds are drifting far. Scattered papers on the floor, weary shoulders start to drop. One small step becomes enough. Clothes are swaying soft and free. Focus blooms without the rush. Morning light unlocks the door. Pressure fades into the breeze. Wisdom speaks in slower time. Let it breathe, let it unfold. Rest is moving through my soul. Patience holds me where I am safe inside this calm. Morning teaches me again. glass full of drizzle, coffee heat through cardboard. The day waits half sip. A timetable flaps silver against a stoplight pole. My thumbnail tastes like orange from peeling fruit too fast. Brake lights drag on puddles like paint on moving tin. The deadline was a siren, now it hums underground. I do not need the skyline solved before first bell. One clear thing can gather the rest behind itself. Leave noon folded, leave noon folded in the drawer in the hall, not here in my mouth. Leave noon folded. Inside the cafe brightens, milk ghosts above the wand. My backpack slumps like laundry beside the wobbling chair. My thoughts were loose translations of panic into speed. Now they sit like matchbooks stacked square against the wall. No need to grip the morning until the knuckles shine. Small faithful motion carries farther than a shove. Jesus near this table and the rain beyond the pain make my tired attention bright as a crossing signal, simple when it turns. Leave noon folded, leave noon folded in the drawer in the hall, not here in my mouth. Leave noon folded. The cup goes light and papery, the street turns brass and white. I start before the hurry. Kettle blooms against the tile, blue light hums along the sink. Sticky notes still like street signs on the edge of my desk. My thoughts were shopping carts rattling through narrow aisles. Then dawn poured milk on chrome and slowed the noise to silk. Lanterns before noon glow inside this room. Line by line I rise, breathing into bloom. Lanterns before noon. The cursor blinks like a porch waiting through a pale hush. Chairwood sighs under me, steam halos a chipped mug. The window wears thin gold across pencil shavings. Small work gathers like wheat in the corners of time. Lanterns before noon glow inside this room. Line by line I rise, breathing into bloom. Lanterns before noon. I do not need to run. Wisdom walks, not rushes. Grace finds unfinished pages. Leaves them less afraid. Even this tired mind can learn the pace of light. Lanterns before noon glow scooter scrapes the crosswalk. I chalk across wet slate. My notebook smells like orange and paper from old books. The deadline is a mailbox stuffed full with tiny storms. I do not need full sunlight to answer every knock. One clear little corner can still become a world. Envelop the noise, envelop the noise, in the cup, in the booth, in the bones of this hour. Envelop the noise. Back at the small desk lamp, tape curls near the keyboard. A bus paints gold on plaster, then leaves the wall alone. My thoughts were forks in drawers, clashing at every move. Now they lie like postcards, waiting for one address. No need to shake the morning till all the hinges rattle. Small fateful motion carries farther than fear can shout. Jesus, by this lamplight, and the steam gone silver, then make my tired attention bright as a porch number, easy for peace to find. Envelop the noise, envelop the noise, in the cup, in the booth, in the bones of this hour. Envelop the noise. The lid goes light and papery. The curtain lifts once slow. I start with softer weather. Pencil shaving scent the air. Sticky notes catch morning gold. Window light spill soft and warm. Cluttered desk becomes my shelter. Deadline feels a world away. Weary shoulders slowly drop. Coffee steam revives my chest. Pension rats into me. Wisdom whispers, take your time. One breath, one line, I stay. Patience carries me. Today I let the morning hold me close. Calm is blooming as I write. Here I find my quiet peace. Birds outside sing morning, morning hymns. Unfinished pages wait like seeds. Keyboard hums in steady song. Chair creaks gentle with each shift. Overstimulated mind unwinds. Light keeps dancing on the wood. Every shaving tells a story. Pressure melts into the light. Whisper melts into the light. Wisdom whispers, take your time. One breath, one line, I stay. Patience carries me. Today I let the morning hold me close. sax notes float like smoke, wrapping weary thoughts in warmth. Unfinished work no longer waits. Grace arrives in gentle pace. I release and let it be. Pencil rests beside the page. Morning light leads me ahead. I am steady. I am whole.
Red heat in the stairwell. Red heat in the stairwell. Blue cup in my hand. Morning waits curbside. Dill from the paper bag. Rain mark on my cuff. A bus drags gold through puddles like foil across black stone. My toe bumps my knee twice with pens and orange peel. The deadline is a shopping cart, crooked in my chest. I do not need full daylight to choose one working thread. A smaller lane of courage can still move something home. Leave a siren with the bikes. Leave the siren with the bikes. By the rack, by the curb, not here in my blood. Leave the siren with the bikes. Up in the library corner, dust turns in window bars. A yellow tab keeps leaning out from a borrowed spine. My thoughts were loose key copies ringing in a metal tin. Now they rest like folded menus beside one useful line. No need to drag tomorrow across this little desk. Small faithful motion carries farther than panic will. Jesus near these pages and the traffic under glass make my tired attention steady as a bike stand, holding through the weather. Leave the siren with the bikes. Leave the siren with the bikes. By the rack, by the curve, not here in my blood. Leave the siren with the bikes. The cup goes light and hollow. The brass rail catches sun. I start with steadier weather.
Coffee pours its velvet thread. Steam curls lazy ribbons high. Rain taps off on window ledge. Desk weights calm beneath the sky. Sticky notes like scattered stars. Pencil glides without a rush. Breeze like soft wings. Deadlines drift like clouds retreat. Creativity softly sings. Small steps build a warmer tide. Notebook opens wide and free. I move slow and feel the ride. Strength arrives so quietly. Breath returns in easy ways. Hope begins its gentle play. Soft choice, it brings morning light. Focus flows so calm and bright. Work feels easy, heart takes flight. In this brew, my peace ignites. When the pressure starts to leave, a warm sip restores the sea. Grace arrives in simple flow. Rest in motion helps me grow. Soft joys, it brings morning light. Focus flows so calm and bright. Work feels easy, heart takes flight. In this brew, my peace ignites. Birds keep singing through the rain. This soft joy will still remain. Gentle brew guides me along. Morning feels like quiet song. Cold espresso sparks a little grin. Laundry twirls like it's joining in.
Notes scattered in the golden ray.
Deadlines feel like friends today.
Fingers dance across the key so light.
Routine wrapped in morning delight.
Birds are chatting in the breeze so free.
Small joys bloom so easily. Slow and sweet, let the lightness play. Wisdom finds its joyful way. Joy in my morning brew. Light and free I flow with you. Grace turns the ordinary new.
Chill heart smiles the whole day through.
Breeze tickles pages on my lap.
Focus comes with a gentle clap.
Window light plays a happy game.
Mind feels fresh, no longer tame.
Every task a tiny adventure.
Finding peace in the softest measure.
Overstimulation starts to fade. Hope does a little serenade. Slow and sweet, let the lightness play. Wisdom finds its joyful way. Joy in my morning brew. Light and free I flow with you. Grace turns the ordinary new.
Chill heart smiles the whole day through. Unfinished lines start to swing and bend.
Jazz notes whisper, it's okay, my friend.
One breath, one step, one quiet spark.
Hope meets me right here from the start. Joy in my morning brew. Light and free I flow with you. Grace turns the ordinary new.
Chill heart smiles the whole day through. Steam still playing.
Heart feels right.
Another bright and chill delight.
bakery air. Street lights fade from puddled stone. Coffee warms my winter thumb. Receipts sleep beside my notes. The shop door sighs out cinnamon. Blue bikes cut through a silver rain. A bus kneels softly at the curb. My thoughts are spoons in a dryer, clanging through a restless spin. Then the cup put down its warmth, and my ribs remembered space. I can pace this hour slow. I can leave some noise outside. Small steady acts of care still can build a living day. Let it soften now. Let it soften now. All the sharp inside me melting into steam. Let it soften now. Page edges catch the amber glass. My cursor blinks like porch light rain. A coat slides down the chair. The table smells of oak and toast. This pressure was a swarm of keys dropped across a tile floor. But grace moved low beneath the hum and turned the clatter into cloth. When noon comes dressed in bright steel and every voice feels near, Lord, keep the middle gentle. Inside my moving chest, make these unfinished little hours feed tomorrow like bread. Let it soften now. Let it soften now. All the sharp inside me melting into steam. Let it soften now. Butter on the bakery air. Coffee cooling by my pen. Let it soften now. Peach light climbs the bookshelf. Steam blooms above the sink. My mug lays moons on paper. Blue tabs blink on the screen. The kettle hums like velvet. Toast warms the narrow hall. A sparrow lands on the railing, and my thoughts stop scattering. I can start this gently. I can leave room wide. Grace can live in small things, done with an easy spine. Send a little honey through my hands, my mind. Send a little honey through the work, the wires, till the whole day shines. Laundry sails past sunlight. The fan chops up the heat. My pencil shavings gather like curls of citrus peel. The inbox was a staircase. Now it feels like bread. One line becomes another, and the page begins to hum. No need to bruise the hours. No need to pull too hard. The slowest wheels can carry a bright and faithful heart. margins of his half-made song. Turn my restless thinking into a window seat where calm can put roots down. Send a little honey through my hands, my mind. Send a little honey for the work, the wires till the whole day shines. Birdsong threads through the steam. The room wears apricot. I walk into the daylight with music in my ribs. Flour floats in bakery light. Steam climbs out the door. Bike chains glitter at the curb like beads on moving water. My cup warms both my palms. The street is blue then amber. Her receipt curls by my shoe like a leaf learning jazz. I do not need to rush to meet this waking hour. The day can open slowly and still become enough. Warm the pavement, warm me through the steam and spin. Warm the pavement, warm me till my scattered thoughts land like birds in line. Back home the kettle settles. My screen waits by the plant. One blinking tab looks smaller than it did before dawn. The deadline was a siren. Now it hums like wires above the bread sweet window in the first plus size gold. No need to force the rhythm. No need to flare too bright. Grace can move like sunrise, low and sure and kind. Jesus by the doorway of this ordinary street. Make my small work radiant like loaves behind warm glass, feeding more than I can see. Warm the pavement, warm me through the steam and spin. Warm the pavement, warm me till my scattered thoughts land like birds in line. My notebook smells like pennies and dust from winter shells. Headlights slide across the wall like fish in a shed drawer. The screen throws quiet weather on the heel of my hand. The siren folds to ribbon far down the waking blocks. I do not need bright fire to make this morning move. Grace can come in embers and still reheat the room. Soften the edges now. Soften the edges now of the clock of my chest, of the noise in my head. Soften the edges now. My deadline was a trumpet blown hard inside the ribs. Now it like scaffolding outside a brick old shop. One bus turns cold at the corner and leaves the window plain. The cursor keeps a porch light for thoughts coming home late. No need to flood the ceiling with all tomorrow's weight. Small faithful hands can build a day from quieter nails. Jesus, in this dim room by the tangled charging cords, make my tired attention a harbor made of lamplight where unfinished songs darken. Soften the edges now. Soften the edges now of the clock of my chest, of the noise in my head. Soften the edges now. Steam fades from the glass. The street learns how to glow. I start before I'm ready.
Wet cuff on the tabletop, grapefruit on my thumb. The menu hums fluorescent above the blue glass jars. A bus kneels at the curb and opens like a lung. My deadline is a folding chair stuck halfway in my throat. I do not need clear skies to find one living line. A smaller kind of bravery can still get me through. Keep it table size. Keep it table size. Just the cup, just the page, just the breath, just the now. Keep it table size. Backpack zipper catches light like teeth along the booth. Foam slips down the paper wall and darkens one receipt. My thoughts were loose shoelaces tangling up the floor. Now they lie in patient loops beside one steady sentence. No need to drag tomorrow across this tender hour. Grace can work in elbows and make enough of room. Jesus near this saucer and the rain beyond the glass make my tired attention useful as a doorway, holding open one more breath. Keep it table size. Keep it table size. Just the cup, just the page, just the breath, just the now. Keep it table size. The bus pulls light from puddles. The cup goes warm and thin. I leave with less inside me, trying to shout ahead. Cold cup on the railing. Laundry speaks in white flags. first buses comb the avenue. Orange peel on my thumb, espresso gone to midnight. Delivery bikes cut silver through puddles of old neon. The deadline hangs like wet sheets, but wind can teach them dancing. A bakery fan exhales warm sugar to the stairwell. I can learn this pace from shirts upon the line. Grace is not a siren, it moves in softer cloth. Take the day in sips. Take the day in sips. Not all at once, my heart. Let the noise fold small. Take the day in sips. My inbox was a flock hitting every morning window. Now one bright task lands on the table like a coin. A pen rolls to the edge, stops where sun cuts cedar. Below a vendor stacks oranges like tiny borrowed suns. No need to clear the sky before I write one line. Small faithful things keep growing out on the fire escape. Jesus on this balcony, keep my breathing plain. Make this ordinary morning white as drying linen, strong enough for song. Take the day in sips. Take the day in sips. Not all at once, my heart. Let the noise fold small. Take the day in sips. Shirts lift, then settle down. I step back through the doorway, carrying room inside. Rain beats on the rail, tea cools by the book. My laptop wears blue shadows across the window seat. The room was packed with static, now it loosens slow. A weary mind finds rhythm in the smallest strokes.
Pages turn like soft wings. Morning takes its time. I do not chase the hour, I let it fall in line. Take it slow with me, let the day breathe deep. Take it slow with me,
what is sown will keep. Highlighter on my thumb,
steam clouds up the glass.
the street below is silver with tires and early light.
My to-do list was barbed wire,
Now it bends like thread,
mercy in the ordinary.
puts color back ahead.
A sparrow lands then lifts, the kettle sighs again. Even the busy silence
feels softer in my skin.
Take it slow with me.
Let the day breathe deep.
Take it slow with me.
What is sown will keep. The sky wears a paper cup
Turned over on the town.
blue-gray, thin and trembling, yet it still pours comfort down.
Unfinished things can shimmer
Before they are complete.
Take it slow with me.
Let the day breathe deep.
Take it slow with me.
What is sown will keep.
Rain bends into pale gold.
Gray stays in the steam.
A paper cup warms my palms. Two laptops face the window. The barista calls off names like stones across a pond. My sticky notes lean sideways against a sugar jar. Outside bike brakes flash quicksilver at the lip of the block. I do not need still water to hear what matters most. A crowded room can hold me if I breathe low and slow. Turn the clatter low. Turn the clatter low. Till the page says yes. Till my pulse sits down. Turn the clatter low. Foam rings mark the notebook like moons in shallow clay. A muffin splits warm cinnamon across the little plate. My deadline was a trumpet pressed hard against the ribs. Now it hangs like headphones by the back leg of the chair. No need to clear the skyline before I write one line. Small faithful things can travel farther than restless noise. Jesus in this daylight, by the cups and crossing feet, make my focus simple like bread set on a table, ready when it's needed. Turn the clatter low. Turn the clatter low. Till the page says yes. Till my pulse sits down. Turn the clatter low. The street turns warm with noon. I leave with room to listen. Cold espresso on iron rail. Laundry paints the morning air. Delivery bikes cut sparks down the blue bakery street. My notebook waits half open with crumbs near deadline circles my chair like a moth made of clocks. Still I can choose my pace. Still I can keep my color. Still I can enter soft. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Let the day arrive in time. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Grace can live in little lines. What I tend will learn to rise. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Butter light on window glass. Steam curls over my thumb. A bus exhales at the curb, then rolls off like a hymn. The page takes in my pencil as if it knows my name. And all this restless pressure turns thin as apron sky. Still I can choose my pace. Still I can keep my color. Still I can enter soft. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Let the day arrive in time. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Grace can live in little lines. What I tend will learn to rise. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Lord, stay close to this hour. Teach my pulse to unclench. Make this balcony a harbor. Let my work land gently. Let my thoughts eat light. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Let the day arrive in time. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Grace can live in little lines. What I tend will learn to rise. Keep it slow, keep it kind. Street gold climbs the railing. The cup leaves one dark moon. And I begin with come. Rain writes slants on glass. Tea cools beside the notebook. Red taillights blur below like rubies in a stream. My deadlines buzz like bees trapped in a paper cup. Still the kettle keeps singing. Still the room stays soft. I can loosen the hour. I can leave room for breath. I can move without breaking. Let the morning mend me. Slow as honey on glass. Let the morning mend me till the hard edge relaxes. What I carry grows lighter. Let the morning mend me. Page corners lift like wings. Bird song slips through the curtain. One spoon clicks the sink, then silence blooms again. A gray sky turns silver across the old floorboards. Small tasks line up gently like shoes by the door. I can loosen the hour. I can leave room for breath. I can move without breaking. Let the morning mend me. Slow as honey on glass. patience tastes like warm bread. Help my thoughts land softly. Stay near this moving day. Let the morning mend me. Slow as honey on glass. Let the morning mend me till the heart edge relaxes. What I carry grows lighter. Let the morning mend me. Rain thins into daylight.